Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting. I'm your host, Andrew Davis, and we're doing it tonight. Obviously, I got some cool stuff here. If you didn't read the description, didn't read the title, we are breaking a SpongeBob SquarePants value box. So a little history, a little discussion about this. When these first came out, they were $40 a piece, and there's about two variations. So there's the value box, and then there was the hobby box. The hobby box was obviously much more expensive. It was in an EQL. I've gone through this before, but I'm going to go through it again because it's important. So an EQL is a parameter to prevent, I guess, bots, scammers, resellers from all getting it and then redistributing it out. You enter an EQL and it's supposed to randomize you and create a fair, equal, more generous opportunity for you to get your cards. And so the hobby box was done that way. And I believe the hobby box was like $300. And you're guaranteed an autograph, some parallels in there. Obviously, these value boxes, on the other hand, were open when you bought them on Topps.com for anybody to pick them up. $40 a piece, and anybody could pick them up. But they sold out the first round they were released, and they sold out the second time they were released pretty quickly. The second time it took about 6 hours. The first time it took about 30 minutes. So in this, though, what we have is we have 7 packs, 4 cards per pack, and it is Topps Chrome. So Topps has a bunch of different products. They have the base set, which is not Topps Chrome, which is kind of, I guess, your base set. Everything's based off of your base set to some degree. They have Topps Chrome. They have Topps Bowman. They have Archive. They have a bunch of stuff. They have Dynasty. They have Topps Finest. This is Topps Chrome. So when you see me doing Topps Chrome Baseball, that's what this is. And that's what makes this unique, is that this is only a Topps Chrome product. So that's kind of cool in its own right and in its own nature. And a little bit about the set. It's a 200-card base set celebrating characters, locations, events, things that have happened, unforgettable moments in SpongeBob SquarePants, 25 years of SpongeBob SquarePants. So for those who didn't know, SpongeBob has been around for 25 years. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. I have a SpongeBob watch. That was a super limited watch that I picked up. So that's in all this, and what you could potentially get in these. So in that value boxes, you are guaranteed 2 Kale parallels, but you could also get some sketches, autographs, parallels, the whole shebang. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into this and talk about SpongeBob SquarePants, guys, because it's my childhood. I'm 32, so I was 7 when this stuff dropped. So yeah, we're doing this, man. I got myself an adult soda. So yeah, we're gonna have a good one, guys. So feel free to comment, feel free to have a discussion, chill out. We're gonna open up this stuff. I'm gonna have a sip and have my adult soda. There's something extra in here for sure. And it's vanilla and pride from the Caribbean. So, clues here. I figured we would go tropical because we're going under the sea. No Little Mermaid is needed. So yes. Here we go. As soon as I figure out how to open up my box of cards. So here we go, guys. We're doing SpongeBob, and we're gonna have a good time. So feel free to comment. I will read the comments. We're gonna have a discussion. If you got questions about all this stuff, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So thank you, man. Thank you. Yo, you get your cards, right, man? Because you got to tell us what you pull. I mean, the other night, and I hope you don't mind me embarrassing retro a little bit, but he liked my stream the other night. We were talking about Disney stuff, and I'm doing that tomorrow, man. I'm opening up some value boxes tomorrow. Oh, but the rule is that, man, you got to tell us what you pull. You got to tell us what you pull, man, because we all want to know now. But I'm glad that hopefully you got your cards, and I'm glad that I helped you get your cards. So yeah, so here we go. So this is what I got. First box. I got a second box right now. Also, these boxes are trading like 90 to 100 on eBay right now. So it's kind of a crazy circumstance with what's going on here. So here we go. Obviously, first pack here, Topps Chrome. So we got the Pioneer uses to ride these babies for miles. So pretty cool right there. I think this is a, interesting one. So yeah, so that's card 1, right? I'm Dirty Dan. Oh my God. I love this. When they rip off Sandy's fur. it's a great episode because she's hibernating because she's a squirrel in her dome. Oh, this is great. I'm Dirty Dan. I love that episode. Great episode, right? Then we got SpongeTron. Pretty cool right there. So yeah, that's a good one right there. But as you can see, for those, obviously I'm reliving my SpongeBob moments, everybody. I'm sorry. It's one of those days, right? So then we got this right here. But as you can see, it's chrome, right? So it's very cool where this is Topps Chrome. Hey, what's up, Eric? So yeah, so this is what it is that it's that shiny, card. It's that thicker card, and that's the whole thing about Topps Chrome, right? So last night, while we were opening with the Disney, it's kind of more of a Topps. It's a combination between a base set and Topps Finest. So Topps Finest is a step down from Chrome, where it's got some shiny aspects to it, but it still has kind of a vibe of the base set a little bit. Topps Chrome, in my opinion, is one of Topps's, premier products. But yes. Oh, this is good. This is good. So Poop, the episode of Poop. People order our patties. Oh my God, this is great. Oh, this is like my childhood, guys. I mean, these are all the great episodes, right? So we got that right there. We got this right here. So I guess we got a character right here. So she's a cashier at the Scorch Coral store at Bikini Bottom Mall. Wow, they have a fucking mall in Bikini Bottom? What the fuck? What? Seriously? Damn. I don't remember the mall at Bikini Bottom. Wow, that's kind of shocking. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. We got songs here, right? The very first Christmas, episode 28, Christmas Who? Wow. SpongeBob has never heard of Christmas. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know that was a thing, man. It's a Christmas SpongeBob card. Damn. That's fucking wicked. And then we got one of these, which is a Kale version. So obviously we got Stanley S. SquarePants. So pretty cool right there. So that's the Kale version. You can see it's kind of that green parallel to it. But damn, Bikini Bottom has a mall? Dude, that's fucking wild. I didn't even know that. And I'm a SpongeBob fan, everybody. I bought a SpongeBob watch for $325 at 6 in the morning, mind you. I woke up, set my alarm for 5 o'clock so I'd be ready for it. And I bought a watch at 5 in the morning. So Robot Mr. Krabs, when Plankton created a robot out of Mr. Krabs. Cool right there. We got right here, Triton. Pretty cool. Fun right there. Some fun stuff right there. Cool stuff right here. So we got Karen Plankton. That's cool. We got this one right here. That's cool. So Sinister Slug. Oh, that's fun. It's nice because it's also chrome, right? So yeah. So again, this set's a lot of fun, right? That's the point of the set, is that it's supposed to be a fun set, right? So there we go. So we got this right here. So we pulled this already in the Kale version, and this is the base version of that. So, or the chrome version, if you will. So that's good to know, right? So obviously we got this right here, Bikini Bottom's Outskirt Outer Mega Mall. So again, I'm freaking shocked that there's a mall in Bikini Bottom. I mean, I wouldn't expect there not to be a mall, but I don't remember this. I remember a lot of SpongeBob, but I don't remember the mall. That's crazy. We got this right here. So we got Ship Dutchman. So the Flying Dutchman, that whole vibe and those episodes. Oh, good stuff right there. Oh, this is a cool one, right? This is a cool one. So we got Jellyfish Jelly, the Krusty Krab. So this is obviously, the menu stuff, info stuff, kind of a cool insert. This is a cool card. It just looks sick, right? These just look sick. I gotta say, that one just looks cool, right? And that's sweet right there. So yeah, no, again, it's SpongeBob SquarePants Chrome. How can you go wrong here? So we got Jellyfish Field location right there, pretty cool. Base card right there. We got SpongeBob SquarePants Classic, just a classic one right there. We got this right here, which is interesting. So we got Don the Whale. Now, what this is that, and this is what's really important, right, is Topps Chrome has a unique little feature that's called a refractor. So as you could see, it's got that rainbow shine, right? So we pulled this one off, and I want to just show this really quickly here. You see how this is all silver all around, kind of shines, but there's no rainbow coming out off it? This one has that rainbow. This is a refractor. As you could see, it says refractor on the back. So let me just turn this off so we can all get a better thing of me in 1 second here. So I'm just going to turn that off for a few seconds here because you all know my name at this point. But you can see right there, it says refractor on it. So it's got that, kind of rainbow vibe to it. So refractors on a value level actually tend to have more value. So if you have a Topps Chrome card, so in base sets, they don't have refractors, they might have a foil, but they won't have a refractor. It's a unique component of this. Panini, which is a Topps competitor, has something called a prism. So a prism is very much like a refractor in that regard, and it's the equivalent in certain aspects. Obviously, once I break down that stuff, we could go further into that because there's different types of prisms. And then this is the other Kale right here, or what we have is welcome to the salty spittoon. How tough are you? And that whole thing with the Kale right there and the Kale version of that. But a refractor, as I was stating, does carry more value. And depending on the refractor type, and then who it is, and depending on the rarity, it could be a lot more money, significant more money. So typically a refractor, on a regular card, if the Topps Chrome in baseball was selling for $3, the refractor might sell for $6 or $7. And it might not seem like a big deal, but if you're selling hundreds of cards of refractors, it's a huge deal. And refractors are also easier to sell in many ways. So that's a unique component in particular with Topps Chrome, especially with things like this. So, and they do it across every product, right? And Topps is obviously known for sports, but they do stuff like this. Obviously, we got Harold right here. Pretty cool right there. We got this right here. Fred. Cool right there. Obviously classic SpongeBob. We got Carol right there. Base right there. Nothing out of the ordinary on that one. And we got Squidlon Fancy Son. I think this is, that right there where this is the arrogant, Squidward type thing. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's I'm not too sure technically. But it's still cool. Still cool. Still a good one, right? And this is the last one of pack 1. Again, I'm not expecting much out of these packs per se. These aren't value boxes. But they're still fun. They're still fun. So we got Sea Needle right there. Kind of cool place right there. Again, I like SpongeBob, right? We got Grandma SquarePants. Oh, that's cool. That's cool right there, everybody. Whoa. This is a trippy card, man. What is this? Pod Cheeks? That's some trippy shit. So Pod Cheeks was Sandy Cheeks' father. Man, that's a trippy one. I mean, that's like, that's not a cartoon anymore, guys. I'm just calling it, like, again, pretty trippy card. I gotta say, it's a pretty trippy card. It's like that whole, kind of like 3D animation style. That's a trippy one, man. I like that one. That's cool. That's really cool. I love that one. And then we got another refractor here. So SpongeBob Nose Flute. So that's cool right there. So it's a refractor, so that's cool. I like it. It's got that rainbow shine to it. Obviously there's a base card of this, but the refractor definitely gives off that rainbow vibe to it. And the refractors are cool. So again, not bad for box 1, right? Again, I'm a SpongeBob SquarePants fan. I enjoy SpongeBob SquarePants. This is some fun stuff here. It's a fun set, right? That's the whole thing. But they are trading for good money. Because and the reason why these cards are trading for good money, for especially sealed packs, right, is that it's that people love SpongeBob SquarePants. The first round sold out pretty quickly, and then the second round sold out. Yeah. So do you have a Doodle Bob? You do have a Doodle Bob, actually. In this, there are Doodle Bobs in this. Yeah. It's a 200 person set. It's a 200 card set. Sorry. Speaking a little too quick for me. So there are Doodle Bob cards in this. There's some sketch stuff. So, and to speak about Doodle Bob, right? What was interesting is that about the watch that I was speaking, because I'm a big watch guy, right? I love cars. I love watches. I like cars. It's in my DNA, right? My family is an avid watch collector. Family. I just bought a Neon Genesis Evangelion watch, but my SpongeBob watch. You could buy the Doodle Bob watch. It was in black and white, but I bought the yellow one. But it's trippy. One of these days, maybe tomorrow, I'll wear my watch and we'll talk about my watch live for a few minutes. It's an awesome watch. The eyes move. The eyes move on SpongeBob, and it like tells you like the hour of the day. It's a sick watch. It was pretty. I mean, it took a day for it to sell out, but beautiful watch. But anyway, I digress. But yes, there are Doodle Bobs. Sorry, I get distracted. And then there's sketches in here, voice actor cards in here. For those who don't know, and it kind of making the rounds in the card world, is the 101 triple. Yeah. I'll wear it tomorrow, man. I'm not really feeling wearing it today. Personally, I'll wear it tomorrow. I love it. It's not for sale. I'm a huge watch guy. I mean, one of these days I'll just do a watch stream on this channel because I got I think like 7 or 8 watches. So for those who don't know, I was actually at G-Shock's 40th anniversary. I got free tickets to see J Balvin perform there too, which is awesome. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day. If anyone wants to hang out with me, man, I mean, I'm absolutely down to hang out. Talking about all of this and collectibles. But Clint, pretty cool right there. The Gluttermouth convention, pretty cool right there. Again, pretty cool. Sweet. We got something. We got something cool. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Now raise your hand if you've been here. Raise your hand if you've been here. This is great. I love it. I'm sorry. I got a drink for that one. We got something really cool coming up. That's pretty sweet in this box. Wait for it. No, this is Patrick. Yeah, this is Patrick. Now, the card itself is great. Okay. What makes this even better is it's 194 out of 199 parallel. That kind of, I don't know what we call this, but it's like a wave parallel. I'm not doing the card exactly justice, but it's definitely like a foil wave, right? It's hard to describe this. Yeah, right there. You can see like it's got that like wave foil swirl to it. So this is a 194 to 199 parallel. That's great right there. That's cool. So Topps does parallels. I don't think that was not known in the card world. But parallels sell better than base cards. They sell better than unnumbered parallels. So this, just to put this in perspective, this is technically a parallel. It's a Kale parallel, but it's an unnumbered parallel, right? This, a refractor is not a parallel. It is a version of a card. It is just not a parallel. This is a numbered parallel. So that's cool. So this is 194 to 199. This is Patrick, which is an iconic card, right? Everybody knows that episode. So definitely a cool one right there for everybody. Definitely a good pull in that box. Definitely something that's really cool to pull out of this box. Here we go. Obviously, we got this one right here. So we got Man Ray. So right here, obviously that's fun. That's cool. It's a classic SpongeBob. We got Avocado Acres. Pretty cool right there. Don't remember that too much in SpongeBob, but pretty sweet. But yeah, so that parallel stuff is great, right? Then what we got is we got another songs card of the Gary. So this is episode 63. Have you seen this snail? When SpongeBob neglects Gary, neglects to feed Gary for 10 days, Gary runs away. I guess this was like a song thing, and I don't remember these. These are cool though, man. I mean, I like these. I don't know the exact breakdown of all of this, but like that's kind of cool, right? And then we got another one of these, the Salty Spittoon. So we got this right here in a Kale, parallel, a numbered parallel. So that's pretty sweet right there. So again, so far, this is just a fun set, guys. I mean, that's the thing, right? it's a fun set. And like that's the whole thing here with this SpongeBob stuff, even with the Disney stuff. I mean, I don't know what the value is, but it is SpongeBob 25 years. You gotta love SpongeBob to pick up this set. It's a good one to have though, and it's a fun one to have. And I mean, I like this stuff, and that's why I think this is good. So, Mr. Doodles right here, you know, obviously it's not the doodle card stuff. Hope you're going to pull some of that. We got this right here, Mrs. Puff. So driving, the driving instructor. We got this right here. We got SpongeBob essays. So that's cool. That's cool when he couldn't write an essay. And he says all the time, you know, drawing because he doesn't know how to write an essay. That's kind of funny. And he does that all like top, like artwork, calligraphy, I want to say the word is. So that's fun right there, right? And then we got Evil, which is kind of this cool little insert, I guess. You get one per value box in here. And Man Ray, they already bubbled together. They call themselves Evil, which stands for every villain is lemons. I forgot. Oh, that's great. Every villain is lemons. Oh my God! Just this is my childhood. Like being like put into cards. It's great. Every villain is lemons. Oh my God! Just if only every Thursday and every Friday could be like this. Like, oh, it's just great. Mm-hmm. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Okay, we're moving on because every villain is lemons, right? Shell City, pretty cool right there. You know, kind of location. The enemy, Plankton, gotta love him, right? Nicholas Winters, pretty cool right there. Pretty cool. You got another one of these cards, which is kind of, you know, triple goobery sunrise. Goofy Goober's ice cream party boat. Pretty nice. I like that. That's cool. That's kind of like that jellyfish card. I like these. These are nice. So this is kind of, I don't know how to describe this, right? This is Patrick next time with less manager. The Twitter little bug on that. Oh, that's great. That's funny, right? So I really like these, right? Because I think this is what Topps Chrome does really, really well, right? It's inserts, and they do it with baseball. They do it with some other stuff too, right? They do it with the WWE with some of these inserts, and this is what is beautiful. This is the best of the best of Topps Chrome, right? This is exceptional Topps Chrome stuff, right? And that's what Topps Chrome really is known for. Is crazy fun inserts like that only work. Like this could not work in a base set. It just would fail. This works in Topps Chrome because it's Chrome, right? Like certain things don't work in a base set. That's one of them. That wouldn't work in a base set. Again, then we got Joe here. Pretty cool. You know, base right there. We got this right here. You know, go to Lagoon. Goo Lagoon right there. Base right there. Everybody. Another refractor coming. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So we got Jellyfish Fields. Nice refractor right there. Classic, you know, jellyfish hunting. Good times right there. We got Bikini Atelier. So pretty sweet. Kale right there. Nice little kale card for you if you want it. But yeah, so again, I mean, these boxes are $40 boxes. They're trading for 100, man. 890 to like 110. I do have one up in my eBay store. If it doesn't sell, you know, I might crack it open. Oh, sweet Glove Universe, Glove World. Gotta love Glove World. I go to Glove World all the time. It's just my thing. No, I do not. I do not. I just want to make that crystal clear. We got Flower Arc, obviously a cool place. In the Sea World, we got the Health Inspector. Crazy right there. That's a fun episode. That's a fun episode, right? Exactly as you do, Patrick. Pretty cool right there. Yeah, so and we got the last pack right here, guys. So let's see what we pull, man. Let's see what we pull. But Again, this is just a fun one, man. It's a fun one. There's not a lot of cards in this one for me to break open, deal with. We got Officer Nancy, pretty sweet. We got is mayonnaise an instrument? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I gotta say, there's some funny stuff in here, right? Right. The Bubble Bowl. Oh, that's great. That's a good episode when they go onto the NFL field to perform at halftime. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun, right? And then we finally got Careful SpongeBob in a nice refractor. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So again, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, guys. It's SpongeBob SquarePants. It's nothing, too complicated. It's just that Topps, has the license for it, and they did 25 years of SpongeBob SquarePants. So, why not? Why not break it open? Why not talk about it? I mean, SpongeBob's been around for 25 years. I think he's going to be around for another 25, to be honest. And for those who don't know, Topps has a lot of licensing, right? So Topps has been around for, I think, like 1958, I want to say. Or yeah, definitely. It might even be before. It might be 48. No, actually, that's not true. They've been around since the 1930s. Now that I think about it, right? But so in that time period, Topps has had a lot of designs. They've had a lot of licensing. So with the license they have right now are Star Wars. They have SpongeBob. They have WWE. They have UFC. They have MLB. They're getting basketball. I think they're getting football soon enough. They have softball leagues, which is crazy. They have some hockey stuff. What else do they have? They have Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah, and I mean they got all these designs, and so Topps actually used to run a thing called Throwback Thursday. So they would take designs from like 20 years ago and put new players on them and new Star Wars stuff on them, and it was great, right? Because it was a lot of fun. But people forget that Topps has license to all this stuff. I mean, they did a whole Avatar: The Last Airbender set. And so, and this isn't the first SpongeBob set that Topps has done. They did one, I think, 5 years ago, and it was awesome, right? And it's highly desirable. It's highly desirable. People want it, people hunt it down. And so Topps has done a lot of stuff. And as I stated before, I mean, they've done stuff with Nickelodeon indefinitely. I mean, they did an Avatar: The Last Airbender set, and who's to say they're not going to do another one at some point? So that's the whole thing, is that Topps, you don't know what Topps is going to do next. I mean, they do VeeFriends. I mean, it's crazy what Topps does, and it's great. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, Panini, on the other hand, also has done some crazy stuff. They've done Minecraft. They've done Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, so cards, when we look at these big sports companies that do cards, this is a Topps program, a product, not program, product. But it's definitely something that is really, really cool, because when Topps takes their flagship thing that basically made baseball, right? Cards, which is Topps Chrome, and they do SpongeBob Topps Chrome. They don't even do a base set. They say, fuck that. We're coming out swinging in Topps Chrome, the premier product for our company, the flagship product of our company. And we're going to do SpongeBob 25 years. That tells you that this is relevant and it's awesome. And again, it's a fun set, right? I mean, I love SpongeBob. It's a fun set. It's a cool one. I'm pretty happy with it. $40 a box. If you picked it up initially, it was good. Definitely though, they're expensive. I mean, I don't know what those hobby boxes are trading for, but I know that those boxes, I mean, one on a bidding level, I mean, we're talking $80, $90 in bidding right now on eBay, and I have mine for like 110. So, it will sell. It will sell eventually. I mean, look, if I get 90 for it, it's a good deal because it's going to cover the two. One covers the two, which is good for me. But again, if somebody doesn't buy it in like a week, or not a week, I'll give it like 3 weeks. I might crack it open because it's a fun product. It's a good one. It's a good one to throw in my binder to look at. I mean, I was laughing this whole time doing this whole video because, again, people at our patties. This is Patrick. That whole episode, I quote that episode a lot with my friends, right? Because we all grew up with this, right? And that's what this set is great. Plus, for those who don't know, and I probably mentioned it already, but I'm going to mention it again, the 1/1 triple auto of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward sold for almost $22,000. So first off, whoever sold that, good on them. Second, who has $22,000? And damn, is the third one on that, because that's how expensive this stuff is. So when you pull the 1/1s and the numbers, obviously people are paying a big premium right now for SpongeBob cards because people want this stuff. It's their childhood. It is, also the people, I'm 32, so I was 7 when this came out. People my age are now starting families, and they're starting to obviously, hopefully, getting promotions and work and having money and being wealthy, and they want to relive their childhood, and they miss something. And guess what? They're willing to pay $90 or $500 or however much it costs to get what they want. And clearly, whoever bought that card, there's two things going on. Either they're a huge SpongeBob fan and they have a lot of money, or they think that somebody else in the next 25 years, the next 10 years, or however long, is also going to want that card because, well, it's an iconic card because SpongeBob is part of the lexicon of, my generation. So, that's the whole thing with it. But clearly there's value here with all this. Again, you got this. You got that, right? It's not hard to figure out, right? To sum up this whole thing, I got this figured out for everybody. No, this is Patrick. That's all I have to say to everybody. Everybody knows this episode, whether you're a SpongeBob fan or not a SpongeBob fan. No, this is Patrick. And this card, I'm going to quote right now, if I want to sell it, 30, 40 bucks. Easy. Somebody will buy this for 40 bucks. Easy. I don't know if I want to sell it, though, because, well, this is Patrick and I'm Andrew. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. And this is an adult soda, and I don't need the money for that card at the very least. But that's what I have to say about everything. Again, I broke this set open because I like it, and I wanted to share this. And this is what I want to do. I got a lot of cards coming, guys, and I love cards, and I love breaking stuff down. I love opening packs up, and I love having a good time and seeing what we pull and putting it in my binder and talking about this. And I got a lot of stuff coming my way. So, that's the whole thing right here. I'm pretty thrilled with this because it's SpongeBob. And I was having a good time breaking it open because, well, it's my childhood in a box of cards. So that's how I feel about this set. Do I know if it's worth 40 bucks? Clearly, I think it's actually worth more, to be honest, because that's what the market right now is stating. Is that on eBay, a lot of these boxes have sold for over $90 of one of these hobby boxes sealed. So obviously it is worth more than what I paid for it. And that's just the reality of it because people missed out on it and people want it and they need it and they want to relive their childhood and tabling the enjoyment and all this stuff. And I was laughing at poop. People order our patties, right? And that's why this set, and that's why people are paying the money for it, because it invokes an emotion of happiness. And I can tell you, I'm right now really happy about that. Because when I looked at some of these cards, man, I was laughing, joking. Evil, the whole lemons, every villain is lemons, that whole thing. It's great. So that's the whole thing with this set. So that's how I view it. I think it's 40 bucks. I think it's great, and again, people are valuing this stuff at 90, 100, 120. So clearly, people want this stuff right now and people want to relive their childhood. And I don't blame them because, well, my childhood was awesome and a lot of people's childhood was great. And this is a part of it. It's part of the lexicon. So that's that. But anyway, for those who don't know, getting table on the side, because my critique of this and opening up, and I'm very happy about it because, well, pulling the parallel like this, pulling a parallel is always good. So it was a good day when you pull a parallel and pull a parallel is something good. But tabling all that, tomorrow I'm doing some Disney stuff. We are breaking open my value boxes. I have 4 because I did promise my niece that we are going to crack one of these open on Thanksgiving. So I'm sorry. We're only going to be opening up 3, maybe 4 of them. I haven't decided exactly how many we're opening up. And then either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. So, I mean, actually, no. Actually, probably Monday, I'm going to watch football. So, probably Tuesday, I have an Oshi push coming, which is which is 2, 3, 4 videos, whatever that looks like. It's big. It's big, guys. Don't ask. I will explain. It's a trading card game. And I have a personal connection to the game. I interviewed their mascot. Don't ask. I will explain in that video that whole thing, or multiple videos at that. I got that coming. But tomorrow we're doing Disney. I might do Shoebox Treasure Saturday. Monday, I don't know who's playing on Monday Night Football, but depending on who's playing on Monday Night Football, I might do a video. I might not, but definitely Tuesday, if I don't do it on Monday, is Oshi Push. We're going to be doing stuff like that, talking a lot about it, going through it, talking about some cool stuff with the Kickstarter stuff, all that fun stuff. And probably in that time period, I'm going to have some other stuff coming up too. But yeah, so tomorrow we're doing some Disney stuff, guys. Again, we're doing the remainder of what I picked up from Disney, talking about it. So definitely be on the lookout for that stuff. And yeah, that's everything I got going on. And as I stated last night, and I'll state it again tonight, is I do sell a lot of cards on eBay. Everything from, $4 cards to $8 cards to $1,200 cards. You name it, I sell it, right? So obviously it's in the link down below, but also look for Comics and Collectibles. Come shop with us on eBay at Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. And I sell things like this beautiful little John Cena. You can't see me. I sell this limited 25 Angel Reese. I sell things like 1-on-1 Angel Reeses. I sell things like limited 10s, stuff like that. A lot of WNBA cards. I did sell this a few months ago for about a G. Lasted 23 minutes in my store. So every once in a while, you get something like that in my store, you got to act quick. I do sell some original art sketch cards every once in a while. Right now, this one is not for sale, and I did actually reach out to the artist, and we had a nice little conversation. I do want to make that crystal clear. That happened last night. And then I do sell stuff like this, which is they put a base in a card. So they take the base from a game, put it in the card, and it's a thicker card. And they're super limited. So I do sell stuff like that as well. So you name it, I sell it. I got a lot of stuff, and I've been saying it for years, and I'm going to keep saying it. First off, if you see something in my store, feel free to make me an offer on it. Secondly, if you are looking for something, you don't see it in my store, shoot me a message on eBay, because I may have it. It just might not be listed, because I do rotate merch out. So if something doesn't sell in 2 months, I take it down and I put something else up, and I might have it. And if I don't have it, I might have an equivalent. So I might not have, you're looking for like the 10 and there's 49 of them, and you're looking for the red and I have the blue. But hey, I got the blue, I don't have the red. You might be interested. Great. Furthermore, if you're looking for the red, I might know somebody who has a red, and I'm more than happy to direct you to that person. Or if I don't have the card at all, because it's just not something I carry, because I don't carry everything, I probably know somebody who does, and I'm happy to refer you to them and refer you business. I've done it for plenty of people, and I don't really expect anything in return from those people. And I'm just happy to help you get what you want as a fan, because I'm a fan too, right? And that's the whole point, is that I'm happy to make sure that, hey, because my philosophy is that, I'm happy to refer you so you get what you want, because you're probably going to come back to me and buy something for me in the long run. It's completely just good business, right? Because if you're a happy customer, either through me, buying from me, or from somebody else, and I helped you in your path to get what you wanted, you're going to come back to me every single time. So no problem openly admitting that. But furthermore, that's the whole thing, right? Again, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, guys. I mean, it's awesome, man. I mean, this is the whole stream, guys. No, this is Patrick. Okay? This is Patrick. And maybe Patrick Mahomes needs to do this. Maybe he needs to take a break from the Chiefs and work the cashier at the Krusty Krab. I'm just saying, after the last, games, it's a little rough. Maybe he needs to take a week off in his bye week. Go to Bikini Bottom, or cashier, answer, say, is this Crush Grip? No, this is Patrick. Okay? I'm just saying. Because I'm not happy with the Chiefs right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. And I would cue it out to sing the SpongeBob SquarePants song, but I believe we would get a copyright violation, and I like my YouTube account to stay kosher. So on that note, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Again, tomorrow night we're doing some more Disney stuff, guys. We're doing this. I'm gonna have a fun one with this one. We're gonna talk about it again. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna see what we pull. There's some cool stuff in here, by the way. There's one exclusive Diamante or Demont. Well, I don't even know how to say that word. It's not even the adult soda yet. It's not even close to the adult soda. I just don't know how to read that word. If someone knows how to read that word for me, please do. You're more than welcome to make fun of me on that one. But you get that word, which is a Diamante parallel guarantee. Again, I'm not going to read the word, guys. I embarrass myself enough without anybody's help. But that's what we're doing tomorrow night, guys. 4 of them, 3, 4 of them. I haven't decided. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have a good time with it. We're going to have a great time with it. And it's going to be a blast, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you in my next one, everybody. I will catch you in my next video. Have a good one. Enjoy Thursday Night Football, everybody, or whatever else you're doing tonight. And I'll catch up with you soon. Have a good one.